This episode of We Stand Corrected is brought to you by Bighorn RV Park in Howard, Colorado, home of the iciest pool this side of the Arctic.
Yeah, I jumped in once. Pretty sure I'm still thawing out. And is it just me, or does that water taste a little too natural?
That's because there's no chlorine, no chemicals, just pure mountain stream vibes. You don't swim in it, you survive it.
Perfect place to cool off after rafting, or if you just want to feel alive again. After Curtis Fishing Stories puts you to sleep.
Hey, at least I catch fish. You're still trying to figure out which end of the damn rod to hold.
Anyway, Bighorn RV Park. Beautiful views, frigid pool, sketchy Wi-Fi, and the perfect place to park your rig or your co-host.
Bighorn RV Park. Roughing it, just classy enough to still have air conditioning.
Curtis and Joe on the mic, let's go. Got questions, they got answers. From fly low skies to worldwide, ride with us. Two friends in sync, but never the same. Correcting each other, no shame in the game. Laugh, learn, explore, the world's connected. Truth and fun, we stand corrected. Oh, we got that vibe, you're gonna get hooked. Facts and feels with a twist in the book. Tune in now, it's unexpected. Welcome to the pod, we stand corrected. Ooh, we got that vibe, you're gonna get hooked. Facts and feels with a twist in the book. Tune in now, it's unexpected. Welcome to the pod, we stand corrected.
Welcome to episode 36, buddy.
36, man. 36, huh?
We
Had a
stand
good summer
corrected.
so far?
Oh, you know what? We're moving into September on this episode, homie.
No, man, I'm not liking it. I am not ready for winter time around here.
That means we're almost into fall.
Yeah, I know. Got to start looking for somewhere warm to go here as soon as it starts getting cold again.
Yeah, I know. And according to our episode here, it was sponsored by Bighorn RV Park, which you and I took a camping trip out there, but we'll get to that on a different episode.
Well, let me just give you a little teaser. The swimming pool there is like an ice bath. I'm pretty sure they pump that water straight out of the Arkansas, man. It's straight up runoff from the glaciers.
It was too clean though. I think we'd still have some sediment in there, but it was definitely not chemical. There was no chemicals in that water.
And I mean, I really can't say that it was Rocky Mountain crystal clear spring water either. She was a little bit murky, buddy.
There was something wrong with it, but man, that was the coldest pool I had ever been in.
They ought to have a glass cutting business there.
Oh my gosh, I don't think my nipples have ever been harder.
It'd be hard to beat, I'm telling you.
I think I was probably pushing a 14er on that one, on those peaks.
Yeah, it was. We were sitting in the pool telling people, "Oh, dude, it's so warm."
As people walked by,
Watching them get in
This
and
is
freeze their
great.
ass off.
it took like 20 minutes to warm up to that thing just to ease yourself in there. It was a straight cold plunge. It makes me not want to try cold plunges.
It was. I don't think I could do it with ice in the water, man. I'd have to check out on that one. That shit would make my joints hurt so bad.
It might make him feel better. I've heard positive things about it, man.
I don't know. My knees did not feel good after being in that cold water.
Yeah, I had a definite chill getting out of there. And it wasn't like it was cold. I mean, we had hot August heat.
You know, I mean, it was what, most of the time it was at least 90
Yeah.
out there, and that pool, man, you'd think that weather would warm it up as little as it was, but it did not suffice.
I can't believe they let people in that pool. I bet if we tested the chemicals in that pool, I bet we would have been scared.
19, I'm not even going to say 91, but let's go 1988 folding lounge chair that they had, the finger pinching
that was
kind.
like the old thing you saw that the chair you used to get from Walmart that had like the threaded rubber pieces in it, and it was bright blue, and man,
It was
that
like
brought childhood.
made out of medical tubing.
Yeah, that brought back childhood memories, man. Like I haven't seen one of them since I was a kid.
I think one of the funniest things I saw was when you sat on it, and you might as well just sit on the ground.
I didn't get to see. I mean, my fat ass was probably dragging the ground regardless.
I mean, that thing was only like 6 inches off the ground anyway.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Anyway, another episode. We'll fill
another
you all in.
episode. Yeah, maybe the next one. We'll see. Episode today was about this wild Uber scam I was like almost caught in, man.
Yeah, you were telling me a little bit about that. Was it it was like somebody trying to be like tech support or something.
Yeah, and they were like so legit. Like I'm like on the west suburbs of Denver, and I'm I'm actually like over by Red Rocks, and I drop these people off from downtown, and they live over there. So I just dropped them off at their house, and I'm actually thinking about maybe working home at this point. And so I filtered like 470 home, since I live on the south suburbs, and I get this ride request, and it's in like Littleton, and I'm like, it's a decent ride for the price, and he was like, I don't know, $15, worth it for the time and miles. And so I accept it. Right as I accept it, my phone is ringing, and it says it's the Uber caller, and they answer, and they're like, hi Joseph, this is Uber, like tech support, and goes, we got a notification that or a report that your profile picture is not who you say you are. Something along those lines. And I got the audio, and I'll share it here in a minute, because I haven't even gone back and listened to it yet. And so I'm like, okay, well that's weird, like, and it's on the recorded line, so I'm like thinking maybe that this is legit at first. I'm kind of leery. And he goes, the person who sent the ride, the name was like Tinley or something like that. I don't remember. It was something weird, and I remember seeing it. It was like Tinnely or something. And he goes, so he goes like something along the line, Tinley's like fake, and we're just doing this call to see if you are who you say you are. And so I was like, yeah. I was like, that's weird. He goes, if you don't mind, we're going to go through some verification processes. And he takes me through all these questions, and I don't remember, so we'll listen and kind of see and break it down. And as he's going through it, though, he knows like the app very well. Dude, like so this guy has driven for Uber. Like, he knows
He's
the driver,
driven or worked for him, one of the two.
Yeah, he knows the driver side of the app, not just like the passenger side of the app. Like if you were to order a ride, he knows like the driver side, because he was walking me through like the app on my side and making it seem legit. And so that's where I was like kind of like torn on this. And so as I get going through this, and he's like verifying, he's like, okay, last thing, and I think we'll have to listen to the video. He goes, last thing I need you to do is verify your phone number. And I was like, all right. And mind you, I'm driving, so I'm like trying to do all this and think and drive, and so like trying to like focus on this and my phone and like try and think straight. It's hard. And I give him my phone number. My phone starts ringing instantly from a different number, like another state. And he goes, I need you to answer that to verify it's you. I was like, all right. So I answered it, which I shouldn't have, because thinking back on this, it took me off the recorded line. Mm-hmm. And so I answered it, and he goes, all right, well, thank you for verifying this. Now we know it's you. Something along these lines. And he goes, I want you to end the Tinley ride. And he walks me through how to do it, like literally. And he knew step for step how to cancel this ride and where to click.
So was this like, you think it had something to do with the last ride you gave?
No.
That person had the connection to this guy?
No, it was because I accepted this ride, so they were able to call me at this point.
So he sent you a ride in as a setup.
Yes. And so at that point, he's got my name, he's got my car, he's got my license plate at that point. He's got all that type of verification process at this point. And so I think the moment I gave him my number, that was another type for him, part of their scam. And so I answered it, which I shouldn't have. And by this time, I'm at a part where I think I can pull over. And I pull over, and he goes, so since we verified everything, we want to send you $100 for being so great and loyal to Uber since you drive for us so much. And I was like, that's a little weird, And he goes, I want you to verify right now on your Uber Pro card app, which is another driver side app for us. And I'm like, all right, this is weird, but you know this. And he goes, I want you to check to see if that $100 is in there right now. And I was like, nope, not in there. And he goes, okay, here's what I want you to do. I'm going to send you the $100. He goes, I want you to click on something in the app. And again, this is nothing on a passenger side app. And I click on it, and he goes, I want you to enter this card number. And I'm reading it. And it's a good thing I stopped. And I'm reading it. And it goes like, let me open it up and see what it says, because I can get back there. And it says something along the lines like send money. And I read it back to him. I'll tell you what it says here in a second.
Doesn't that just suck that you have to worry about that?
Yeah. Oh, it's terrible, dude. Where was it? I mean, shit, he knew where it was before I can even find it again. And, it's connected accounts. So he goes, click connected accounts. You click connect account. And then he goes, I want you to add debit card. And he goes, this is how I'm going to send you the money. So click add debit card. I click it. And so I'm reading it right now on my phone, and it goes, what card should we move funds to? And I said, this says it's going to move my funds. And he goes, no. We're going to send you the $100. And he starts reading me this card number. And I said, this is going to move funds, my funds. And he hangs up. And so right then and there, I was like, yep, I knew it was fishy. And so
I wonder how many people fall for that shit and lose. They could have worked all night.
yeah, dude. And at that point, I had already worked a lot. I had a couple $100 already going in my account, like I would have lost everything I had already worked for that night.
Good God, man.
So I don't know. Let's listen to it. Let's see how dumb I sound, actually.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, let me load it up here. So I don't know how long it is, but I mean, let's roll with it. Here we go.
Yes. I'm good. How are you? Yes.
No, it's the same as your profile.
Really? That's weird.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna be calling you back right now to make sure, okay? Just answer that call.
Okay. Hello? Joe? Yes.
50 toward Falls Avenue.
Hold on a second. I got like some mixed up audio with my stuff here. Are you there?
Yeah, I see you driving a Bolt EUV. What color is your car for verification?
It's black.
Right, plate tag DWL. What is the rest?
Give me a second. I don't know it on the top of my head.
Oh, that's alright. If you could just go ahead and cancel that fake pickup, we're gonna pay you for your time wasted on this trip, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, so do you know how to cancel the ride or do you need my help?
I can cancel it.
Yeah, so you just hit on the customer's name or the picture icon, do more issues, none of these.
None of these issues?
This guy sounds like tech support, too. He's very
More
convincing.
issues, none of these.
Yes.
Oh, more issues.
Yeah, how many days did you work this week?
I worked Monday, Tuesday, and today. So 3.
Yeah, because you're going to be receiving a $100 promo for being a consistent driver this week, sir. So congrats.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. So how should we send that? Do you receive Uber Pro card or direct deposit?
The Uber Pro card is fine.
Great. So can you open up the Uber Pro card app so we can add your bonus and have you going?
Yeah,
Are you driving at the moment?
I am. So I can pull off here if you'd like me to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want you driving at some point in the night.
Okay. I'm coming up to an exit, so just give me a sec. Again, I'm sorry. What was that?
The Uber map, you have no issue with the Uber map?
The only thing I've had is like, sometimes like I'll get a ride when I'm about to, as I'm giving somebody else a ride, it'll, send me a ride. And then I don't know if the data's slow or something, but then the screen will lock up and then I can't see like the going if I click accept. That's like my biggest.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of reports on that.
Yeah. All right. I gotta find a place to pull off here. So there's a parking lot up here. I'm at a spot here.
Alright, so you can just open up the Uber Pro card app as the bonus, yeah?
No, it's not there.
Yeah, what's the balance you see or no?
237.02.
Alright, once we add it, will be extra $100 on top of the balance you see there now, okay?
Okay.
Yes, sir. So at the bottom right there, you should see a little person. You see that little person?
Yep.
So you're gonna hit on that, it will take you to a page which is connected accounts, right?
Which is what? Connected accounts?
Connected accounts, yeah. You're gonna hit on connected accounts. Once you hit connected accounts, what does it say there?
Add bank account or add debit card?
Yeah, you have to press it twice.
What do you mean?
You should say connected accounts twice, right?
No.
What does it say there, sir?
You hit connected accounts and then it says add bank account or add debit card.
Yeah, we're gonna add your bonus card. We're gonna add debit card. Once we add debit card, you say card number, correct?
Yeah, it'll say enter a card number.
Yeah, this is gonna be your $100 gift card number. It will be 4232. Repeat what you type.
31.
6124.
Hold on, I got somebody coming up to me. No.
This is a homeless guy.
Why am I moving my funds to a different card?
Yeah, you're not moving your funds here. We're adding your bonus card.
That's not what it says.
Click. What an asshole, dude.
Yep.
Unbelievable. But I wonder how many people actually just go through with it and trust him 100% thinking it's Uber.
Dude, he's good. He got it.
He's smooth.
Like
I'll bet you that dude probably conned 10 people that night.
Yeah, at least. And then so after he hung up the phone with me, that ride kept coming back to me. So part of me was like, man, I should accept it and get the address because he had his location open, like to where I could see
shit.
like there. it helps you like pick up people, so it'll show you like where they're at, like if you're in a busy place. Part of me was like, man, I should save that address and hit it again. But I was like, man, I think it was like, I don't know, it was late and I was tired and I was like, I don't want to fuck with this anymore.
Yeah, and he was probably in some public place or something.
No, it was a neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah, so it makes me think like they're sitting out there in a car that's mobile.
Yeah, and changing it up. Mm-hmm. Did you report it to Uber?
You know what? And that's the thing. Like, I think I could get murdered and it'd take Uber 5 days to find you and know you were murdered. Like, it is a tough situation with Uber. Like, to report anything. Like, it's hard to find a number to call to get somebody. It's hard to just message them. Like, it's hard to message them when I'm like, this fare wasn't correct. And it's a big deal to challenge. Yeah. And so stuff like that with Uber it's terrible. And so Is
it the same way with Lyft? Is it very similar?
You know, I haven't really drove with Lyft. I've never had problems with Lyft to really know like this. You know, like I drove a lot for Lyft over a year ago. I don't really drive for Lyft as much anymore because Uber gives the electric car bonuses, and so it makes more sense to stay on Uber than it does for Lyft anymore.
That's crazy, man. You know, that guy had to rehearse that out,
but like I said,
he was smooth and very professional the way he did it.
But it's not like any average person could do that, because like even if you wanted to do that per se, you'd have to have a driving account app, which means you've been approved to drive. So to be able to run through that and then be able to tell me how you heard him, how to cancel a ride on there, like that's only stuff if you've drove.
Yeah, that's a shame, dude.
And then to know the Uber Pro account app and then know where to click and tell me where to click. Like you drove, that's how you get your funds too, the same way I do, because there's two options. Mm-hmm. You can either get them right away through the Uber Pro app, or you can wait and it'll send it to your account at the end of the week. And so like that's some shit, man. Like, and then you see like emails all the time where it's like Uber will never call you for funds and Uber will, you know, so.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's too bad these kind of people can't apply that kind of, because that took some planning and some knowledge. That dude was good. If he could apply that to like something legitimate, he'd probably be successful.
Yeah. And so that's happening in Colorado. I actually talked to another dude. It was like a day later, maybe 2 days later. And he said the same thing had happened to him. Because, you know, when people drive for Uber and then they order Ubers, they always ask, like, how long you been doing this? Yeah, I do it too. And so I asked him, I was like, has this ever happened to you? And he was like, yeah. So obviously they're making money on it. And obviously,
well, I'm glad you caught it and didn't just Trent would have sucked. Transfer everything you worked all night for.
Oh, dude, yeah, that would have sucked, man, big time. So, it's what it is, but at least it's awareness, and hopefully this gets out and people hear it and hear my stupidity. But at least I caught it.
Spread the word. If you know anybody that drives for Uber or even Lyft, spread that word and let them know that that's happening.
Yeah, the scams, man, that are out there. But it's no different with any other scam that's going on, man. People are they're fucking good, man.
Well, and you know, anything like that, there'll always be somebody to figure out a way to scam it.
Yeah, but it's the same thing with like kids. That's how bad things are happening to kids too, man. Mm-hmm. Is that same type of concept, and they're good at persuasion and sounding good, and you know, that's...
You know, that if I didn't know any better, I would have never suspected that guy was a scammer until he said that he was going to give you $100 from a gift card.
Yeah. Because he was like, is $100 already in your Uber Pro account? And I was like, nope.
Yeah.
So...
Well, just give me your credit card number, and we'll just go ahead and transfer it over to this other card.
Yeah, and right when I called him on it, you heard the phone go, doot, doot, doot.
Yeah, well, and when you said, why am I transferring my funds to another card? And there was a pause, and he goes, you're not transferring your funds, sir. I'm going to transfer your $100.
And I was like, no, it says I'm transferring my funds.
Boop, boop, boop. So, click.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just real quick, he's like, oh, fuck, this guy's onto us.
Yeah. I really wish I would have accepted it again. If I ever get it again, part of me just wants to pull up to that address in that car. Well, let's go. Let's go.
I know. It's too bad you couldn't have called the number back and start messing with them.
Yeah, because you know it's got to be like a Google account number.
But yeah, it's probably a scammed phone number too.
Yep, for sure. So I thought it'd be a good time to raise some awareness today.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a good story. I mean, I enjoyed listening to that too. I think we'll have to do some in-car videos of some of these crazy people you pick up too.
Man, we could do one. I had another one the other night, man. I don't even know if I told you the story. This is the weirdest one I think I've ever had. And I saved the video and audio. I don't know that it's any good. We can do a part 2 if we need to. We can look at it later. But long story short, I'm learning that when I get these long, far pickup aways, but the money seems good, these are actually red flags. So if I got to go like 15 plus minutes for a good fare still to pick somebody up, it's starting to be a red flag.
Yeah.
And so I did this, and I was like, shoot, it's kind of on the way home in a roundabout way. I'll do this. It's decent fare, and then I can work home. So I get to this house, and I'm in Castle Rock. And I pull up. There's a car in the driveway, and it's a nice area. And I'm sitting there waiting about a minute, and this chick just gets out of the car that's in the driveway. And I'm like, oh, this is a red flag.
Yeah.
But let's see what happens. So she gets out, comes in the car, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? And she's like, says something like, well, it's all right, or not very good. I don't remember what she said. And I said, oh, sorry. You ready? She goes, yep. All right. So I accept it, start it. Here we go. It's like 10-minute trip. Not very far. And I get up and I'm leaving, and I'm going through this roundabout, and I hear this comment in the background, and I hear her phone chirping. I can't make out what it is or if she was on the phone, and she goes, all I hear is, I see what you're doing. And I was kind of froze for a minute, and I was like, are you talking to me? Because I can hear her phone talking. I wasn't sure if she was on the phone or what. She goes, yeah, I'm talking to you. You need to go straight through this roundabout. And I was like, well, that's not where the GPS is taking us. And she goes, well, you need to go to this address. And I don't remember the address she told me. And I was like, well, the address you have entered is this. And she goes, well, that's not the address. And I said, well, okay, can you update it? She goes, well, it's number street. And I was like, I can't do this and drive. Well, she goes, just go straight. And I said, I need you to update it. And so I'm coming up on this King Soopers. I was like, fuck this. I'm like, I'm not doing it. Like, I will not go to the address where I don't know I don't know
when you don't know
where I'm
what
going.
Could be waiting for you there.
Yeah, and you're not going to update it and tell me where I'm going? Like, no. So I said, hey, you either got to update this address or I'm going to let you out here. And I said, all right, last call. And I said, all right, ride's over. I said, okay. And she got out. And she ended up leaving a nice Stanley in there, and I found it, and I was like, fuck this. I threw it right out the window. So.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, and that could have been a scam, too, for all you know.
Yeah.
She could have took you to some other address, and there could have been 3 other guys there ready to rob you.
Yeah, the address she was giving me, I was trying to, like, update it on my side, trying to, like, drive and do it, but I couldn't get it to match up to what she was saying. I was like, nothing pops up, dude. I was like, nothing pops up. So I was like, nope, you need to update it and send it to me, or this is, because that messes with my money, and also, like, takes us off the beaten path.
And it can mess with your rating if you're taking people to a different address than what they wanted.
Yeah, and so that's also the red flag of why people weren't accepting it. So who knows what was happening there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy, man. People are, and it sucks that you can't really trust people, but always trust your intuition, because especially dealing with the public and stuff like that, people are always up to no good.
Hey, I'm getting good at that.
Yeah, well, so you've had some experience in that, I'd say.
Oh, man, too much craziness happening around here.
Yep. No, it's crazy, man. I'm glad you did did it by the book and didn't put yourself in potentially a dangerous or harmful situation.
Help is going on with people these days, but
yeah, it's all over the place.
Yep, for sure. Well, it's episode 36, buddy.
Episode 36 in the books. Does it seem like we've done 36 of these?
No. I mean, hell, I can't even get you on half the time now. You're usually sleeping.
Summertime's busy, man. I'm either, in these days, I'm not a night owl like I was. I get sleepy about 10 o'clock anymore.
Yeah, if you saw him about 3 minutes ago, he's yawning on the camera and he's going, And he thinks I'm boring while I'm talking, so
No, that ain't the case.
we'll have to run the replay.
Yeah, it's funny, like these days. I used to stay up sometimes until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and ever since like my whole ordeal when I, went to the hospital, I don't know what happened, but maybe I'm just healthy, but it's like, man, even on the weekdays, I used to stay up until 10:30, 11 o'clock usually.
Yeah. Well,
And
I
now
used to call you.
9 o'clock rolls around, and I'm telling the wife, like, I'm going to bed. Don't stay up too late. I'm in bed asleep by 9:30 most of the time.
Well, yeah, we talk about these Uber adventures that I was on, but I'd call you after all my rides at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and we'd chat till I got to my next pickup.
Yeah, I mean, I'd just be getting started.
Dude, yeah, Curtis just be getting started. And dude, before we get off here, you should tell your sharks in the break room story.
I will save that one for another episode.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, we'll have to save that one for a different episode.
All right.
Maybe we'll do an episode all about that.
I don't know if you can make an episode just about that. But...
Oh, I bet I could.
All right, man.
So.
Till next one.
All right, dude. Well, yeah, you got a good rest of the weekend planned?
Finishing up at Waterworld, buddy.
All right. Well,
Got
you
one
going
more
tomorrow?
day. Yes, sir.
Nice. Well, enjoy.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be nice tomorrow.
Yeah, I invited you to our pool, but you didn't come up since it's our last day at the pool.
When did they close this weekend?
Well, no, but I mean, for me,
Also, why is it the
Like-
last day? The ding dong.
I don't have my little one the following weekend, so Labor Day, all pools shut down outside. You know this.
I'm not invited to go Labor Day weekend.
I mean, you can. I'm available.
I mean, I don't want to just invite myself. So
Well, here's the thing: is I got to call your wife first, then, and get your permission to come because I know you're not going to ask. So if you go in and I'm like, "Hey, you're invited next weekend," I'll call you tomorrow and be like, "I haven't talked to Tina yet," and
it's wise to go through corporate because corporate makes all the plans. Always go through corporate. It's like the Uber thing, Call corporate; they'll get it handled.
Yeah, they don't answer though.
Have you called corporate for me?
For you, no, I haven't. But
Right,
I
that
thought
corporate
your
answers.
I know that now because we talked about this today. So
Keep talking shit. I might just drive up there tonight.
you won't make it. You can fall asleep.
Probably not. I'm about ready to go to bed now.
Hey, you don't even know where I live either.
I know where you live. You know that. I'll call Uber and find out.
You
Look
might
you
fall
up on
in-
Spokio.
You might fall in love up here, man. Not get out of Fountain.
I might not know what to do. I mean, I get north of the Springs. That's a whole nother world for me.
Smell the nice, fresh Parker air. All the beautiful
The
flowers.
Denver. Smell that
No.
Denver pollution.
No diesel Burlington Northern Santa Fe's rolling by.
Okay, whatever, fool.
Yep, look, there he is. He's getting tired, so we better call it a
I
night.
am. I'm not afraid to admit it.
All right. Till
All
next
right,
time,
man.
my
Well,
friend.
yes, sir. Enjoy your Waterworld tomorrow.
Of course.
Make sure you guys all check us out on social media. We have Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Find this podcast and spread the word. We always look for more viewers and listeners, and need to get our views up there a little bit more. We can start offering some more in-depth content.
That's right. Welcome to the pod. We stand corrected.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
All right. See ya.
Thanks for riding with Curtis and Joe. From mountain highs to tails on the go. You laugh, you learn, you stay connected. Catch you next time, we stand corrected. Thanks for riding with Curtis and Joe. From mountain highs to tails on the go. You laugh, you learn, you stay connected. Catch you next time, we stand corrected. Thanks for riding with Curtis and Joe. From mountain highs to tails on the go. You laugh, you learn, you stay connected. Catch you next time, we stand corrected.